Hello everyone, my name is Yue Su. I am a postgraduate student at the University of Queensland. Today I'm going to talk about gatekeeping in the digital age. Before analyzing the current situation of gatekeeping, I need to explain what gatekeeping is. Gatekeeping is a fundamental and powerful force in society. As Bakhtikian has put it, the power to control the flow of information is a major lever in the control of society. Giving citizens a choice in ideas and information is as important as giving them a choice in politics. The definition of gatekeeping usually relates to the activities of the communication organization or its representative. A gate determines the out and in of messages, and then the messages reach the communication organization from various channels. Whether it is the message released by mass media or the message in interpersonal communication, it will involve the process of gatekeeping. The process of gatekeeping involves selecting from many messages and transmitting it onto one or more recipients. Simply put, gatekeeping is the process by which the billions of messages that are available in the world get cut down and transformed into the hundreds of messages that reach a given person on a given day. The terms gatekeeping and communication were first paired in Kurt Lewin's unfinished manuscript. Lewin said food reaches the family table through channels. One channel is the grocery channel, when you can buy food, but growing fruits and vegetables in your home garden is also a way to get food. The entrance to the channels and each section is a gate, and one or more gatekeepers control the channel. Lewin's model is now used to study how news is produced, how a message sent from one person to another before it is sent to journalists, and how each person decides whether it is newsworthy or not. Gatekeeping is the origin of the formal study of how news organizations produce news. However, the era in which gatekeeping theory was created and the conditions it described have changed dramatically. The printed newspapers and television network news broadcasts the early theorists studied are fading. A survey in 2012 found that online news has already overtaken print news consumption, with 39% of respondents saying they read news online yesterday versus 33% of newspapers. However, George and Gerard said that many have not been so quick to write off journalism's role in 21st century. Major players still dominate the news landscape, and although digital technologies are challenging mass media's function as the gatekeepers of information, they are still active. Instead of dying out, journalism is reshaping, reconceptualizing its role, and moving away from a single gatekeeper to harvesters, managers, and curators of information. Jane Singer questioned whether the internet and social media had killed Mr. Gates, but she does point out that gatekeeping may be evolving with social media. Bloggers, for example, rarely make up stories that no one else has seen. Instead, they use content from traditional news media. Thus, traditional media can act as gatekeepers to blogs. Traditional media can establish its brand and authority in the way that the online platform publishes content by creating an official account. Use their power to guide the audience, especially when different official accounts have a unified view. Traditional media will influence the audience's opinions. In conclusion, in this era, the traditional gatekeeping has not disappeared but continues to develop in a new way. Traditional media is also continuing the process of information screening as a new gatekeeper. Thank you for listening.